Let's go ahead and fire it up again. Turn on my power. Turn on my ignition. Hit the thruster. My name's Jeremy Collins. I'm addicted to Dodge Rams. As you can see, it's a big problem of mine, but I'm working on it. Now, if you feel the same as me, you're gonna want to hit subscribe right now. Let me show you guys the latest truck in my fleet. Now, this is a 1989 Dodge Ram W250. With a 1975 front clip, doors, and box. So it's got a bit of an older body style. It's got the older grille to it too, super fancy. She comes equipped with the 12-valve Cummins, 5-speed, super beautiful truck. She's a tractor. Hit me in the comments, let me know what you think I should do to this thing. Not too mechanically inclined per se. This is gonna be my first restoration project. I'm gonna fully restore it. I'm gonna keep it for the rest of my life. I want you guys to hit me up in the comments. Let me know, what should I be doing with this? How do you like this older body style? What do you think of these old 35-inch retreads? The frame's in good condition, so it's definitely worth restoring. As you can see underneath, even these wheel wells here are solid steel. This truck here comes stock with drums on the back, disc brakes on the front. These drums on the back here need to be adjusted. The pedal's a little bit soft, so the guy said it needs adjusting. Personally, I think it probably just needs a whole new brake job, so I'm going to be getting into that at some point. As you can see, it's got a 3-inch body lift on it. That's how this body lift has been done. It's bolted down. The box is all rusted, but more of just a patina than rotted out. Let's take you guys inside. Yeah, it's got this beautiful bench seat. I just put this console in myself, you know, just the Canadian Tire Special. But you'll see it's got this super old school dash here. It's got your 5-speed standard, 4x4, pretty sought after. None of the electrical works right now. The gauges kind of work, not the best. They don't light up. One of the blinkers doesn't work. These are all things I'm going to be working on in the future, and I'm hoping you guys can help me. Let me know how to get into these things. I'm not too sure how to open up this dash. So far the seat was sitting really low, so I know you guys might heckle me for it, but I made myself a spacer. And if you get underneath here, you can see I got it bolted down, lots of washers. So my seat sits 1.5 inches higher now, which is definitely something I love. It's got the old manual windows. Got the Hurst shifter on it. A lot of people like these, but the only problem I'm finding is in cold weather, it's just freezing cold on the hands. Other than that, it's nice. Horn doesn't work. No horn in it. Now that you've seen the body lift from underneath, what that's done is raised up the cab. So when I bought it off the guy, he let me know that because of the body lift, you can't get it down into 4 high. It just hits right here now. So, and apparently you can't get it into 4 low either, because it hits this aftermarket heater that was put in. So if I drop this heater down, I should be able to get her into 4 low. So if I'm ever in a serious situation, I can just unscrew that, put her in 4 low and crawl out. But I sure would like to use 4 high. So my options would be either bend this mechanism here, the actual shifter stick, get a torch out, get it bent so that it will go around that, and hopefully it doesn't bend too much that you can't get it back up into 4 low. So that's something I got to tackle. Let's take a look under the hood. Nice and easy hood to open. Super cool hood, by the way. It's got those really nice cool dents in it up top. 6 in a row, ready to tow. Down there you got your power steering. This is the first year with power steering. It looks like it came with a new starter. Right behind there in that bracket there's your fuel filter, and just underneath your fuel filter there's a little plastic valve on it that you can spin, and that's your fuel water separator. And then you see you got your throttle here. Springs are looking a little worn out. I don't know if there's a kit I can get. The linkage is a little sloppy on here. You can tell, like right when you take your foot off the gas, it does a little clunk unless you do it nicely. I'm not sure what that means, if that's transmission problems or not. Cold air intake, the old redneck job, held up by wire. The radiator's having trouble cooling this one, so they've got 2 electric fans put on it. So when I'm driving, I hit a little switch up front. Those fans kick in and cool it down. You know, this is the 12 valve, so there's only 1 battery. Normally you got a huge rat's nest of stuff coming off that positive terminal, but this one's not too bad. One thing you really want to look at is your wiring down this side here. If that wiring's been pulled apart and dissected a million times, it could be a real nasty problem. This one kind of looks nasty, but I've had a good look at it and I kind of get it. I got the stereo going. Super cool. It's got lots of dents on it. Again, it's got that 100 badge. I would like a nice turbo diesel underneath it or something. Lots of door dents and stuff, and over time when I get a shop I'm gonna be learning how to do this, bondo these all up or knock them out, whatever you got to do. What's the easiest way to fix that? Let me know in the comments. Beautiful tailgate. I love this, but it won't open. Classic. It's another thing I want to work on. Big old bumper, pull that off, clean it up. Yeah. There's your rear axle, nothing leaking underneath. Big old heavy leaf springs. I do have 1 crack in the frame, and they've went and welded it up, or sorry, not welded up, they've patched it up with angle iron. So what I'm showing you here is the patch on the frame they did. It was cracked, about a 1.5 inch crack from the bottom up. So what they've done is brought in this angle iron, bolted the bottoms down, bolted it to the side, and in my opinion that's just as strong as the original frame, I hope. Let me know in the comments what you think of this patch job. Is that sufficient? Is that highway worthy? Let me know, I'm not too sure. Oh, we just had neighbor Ray pull up in his Cummins. How's she running, Ray?
It's running good. Just got the diff breather all tuned up.
Nice.
So now it's breathing good. It's not puking oil everywhere.
And I heard you got new shocks in her.
No, shocks were good.
Oh?
No, shocks were good.
Right on.
We're a little worn out in the front end. You know?
Yeah, classic Dodge problem.
Heavy motor.
Yeah.
But, it's good for now.
Another thing I've done is I've gone ahead and I've pulled these bolts off here and pulled this hose off, and you can see into the turbo, you can see the fins. You give the fins a quick spin, make sure they're spinning freely, and you grab the little shaft and make sure there's no play in and out or side to side. So for me it's a 7/16 socket. Okay, so you can see we're opened up now, and what we're looking at is the fins. Now you can see the fins have had a little bit of scraping going on, but overall they spin nicely. Now you don't want to spin it too much with the truck off because it only gets lubricated while it's on. So what you want to do is grab this shaft, wiggle it side to side, you know, no play at all. In and out, no play at all. So turbo appears to be good. So as we were inside here, before my battery ran out, I'm going to be working on all the wiring. This is how you fire it up. You turn the power on because the ignition's gone. Reach in, flick that on, and then it's as easy as a quick little, make sure that she's in neutral. see, I got no lights working right now. I also don't have that dome light working. These are things I'm gonna want to fix in the future. She is turbo. Stereo does work. I just got that working yesterday. So it's got this really nice bench seat. Bench seat's beautiful. Also, the headliner's already been redone in this. Somebody's taken down the old headliner and put up this new fancy schmancy. Windshield's nice, no big cracks. So far everything's good. Now, a lot of people are worried about the rust, right? So, you know, rockers are pretty good. I got underneath here, there's just one little patch job to do, but other than that, it's pretty nice down in the floor there. These 1989 Dodges come equipped with a hand throttle, so you can, you know, throttle up right here and hold it for, maybe if you want to warm it up in the morning, you want to idle it up just a little bit and leave it. Redneck cruise control is what other people call that. Let's go ahead and fire it up again. Turn on my power. Turn on my ignition. Hit the thruster. Nice and quick start up like your classic Cummins. Let's go look under the hood.